Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. I got a guest for y'all. It's a crazy ass story. Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
You know, they call me Chico, Mike, Cuba, whatever. You can call me Michael. My name is Michael Ramirez, man, and I'm ready to do this. Ready to do this with Jake, man, and let's get this shit done. Let's get it popping. Let's let the world know what it is and what it ain't, man.
Definitely. Now, how much time did you do inside of the Florida Department of Corrections
The first time,
altogether?
altogether, I've wasted almost 70 months. The first bid was when you met me. I caught two in, 4 out YO sentence.
And what charges did you have that led you to prison?
I had two simple burglaries at the age of 17. I got direct filed, but because I chose to get direct filed. You see, I'm from Miami, Broward area. I grew up in Broward. So I left Broward when I was 14 years old. I moved to Miami in Hialeah, Florida, and that's when, my whole life got even crazier. And I was back and forth in them counties. So every time I get arrested, I'll be in Broward juvenile, and I'll have a warrant in Miami for missing their court. Then they'll send me to Miami. So the 2 years in and the 4 out, Broward gave it to me because when I was in Miami, I had a Grand Theft Auto, 2 Grand Theft Autos, and a burglary to a car. When I was 17, they wanted to send me to a level 6 program. But instead, I wanted to be this. I didn't want to give that street life up. I didn't want to sit down. I didn't want to relax. I was still built up and, in anger and just sick of the shit and what I went through as a youngin' and how life dealt me this hand. So I made the decision and told my probation officer, I don't want no program. I want to get bonded out and make money and just be a dumb, a dork, a duck, and just be this asshole in life because I felt life was an asshole to me. So I got bonded. They direct filed me February 28th, I think 2012. They direct filed me. Went to the county in Miami, TGK. I was there for 5 to 6 days. My bond was $15,000, but 10%, 1,500. And nobody bonded me out. My family didn't bond me. I didn't. My family wasn't really there. I had a homeboy, man, with a baby on the way. Whatever, put his life on the line. Whatever, had a little job there. Whatever it is he did, he paid my bond, and I got out. Went to Broward, and I committed a burglary. So they say, and so it is in my file that I committed this burglary. And they direct filed me off rip in Broward. There's no question about it. They said, you've already been direct filed in another county. We can't do nothing. So with my decision that I made to be in Miami, to be bonded out, they were like, no, you're stuck. And then now I had no homeboys to bond me out because the homeboy that did bond me out, he went to a program, level 6 program, Spectrum in Pompano, Florida. So he couldn't. That was my main man. So now I'm there with a burglary. The first charge I caught in Broward was April 22nd of 2012. It was a Sunday. Whatever, I went to Broward, and this witness there in Pembroke Pines said that I was going through cars, being a juvenile, being just doing this dumb stuff that juveniles do, and that we think is a way of life because we know nothing else, and we make this image that we trying to get it now and just be selfish. And they charged me with burglary to conveyance, bro. And my bond was $100. $100. It was 1,000, but it was $100. And I did 2 months because nobody wanted to bond me out. Because everybody was like, you got to learn your lesson. Like, I've been getting incarcerated since I was 14 years old, bro. Back and forth. I did not do more than a month out or more than 3 months out since the age of 14 to the age I am now. This is the first time where I'm actually out a year and 2 months. Even past 3 months since I was 14 years old. So I was in there fighting, My mom finally came back in my life, She was telling me that she started giving in because she knew I was going through it in there and all. And I was like, I didn't understand. I had all these friends that I was making money with. And look, I got $100 bond, and they ain't there. You feel me? So boom, finally my mom bonded me out, man. And whatever I got out, I'm still with the bullshit. August 24th of 2012. I got bonded out July. I was there from April 22nd to like around July. And August 24th, I committed this burglary, they said, in Davie. It was, I was on the run for like 2 hours, man, until finally the canine caught me. Now I'm in the county again. I got bond. They gave me bond again, but I just had to pay that other bond now, too, again. But that's it. Everybody's like, nah, like, we ain't gonna bond you out. So when I'm there, I got my PD, public pretender, they call him, whatever they want to call him. At the end of the day, you already know what it is. These people, it's a game, Court, when you hold court, court, the true definition of court means a play. So that's really what the court system is. It's a play. It's an act. And I got this freaking public defender. I got a burglary to conveyance and a regular burglary unoccupied at 17 years old. Those are only 2 adult charges. Plus, yeah, Miami had a Grand Theft Auto, but still, that is still petty, right? Or is it not? A simple burglary, is that not petty? So I fought for like 6 months. I had evaluations. And then when I went to sentencing, the judge was like, give me 2 and 4 out. And there was nothing I could do at that point. So, I was fighting a lot in the county. I was hearing about these rumors about YO camp. I was always an angry kid younger. It wasn't that I was angry. I just used to see shit that, when you're in an environment like that, there are really some dickheads in there that try to make your time hard or try to act tough. And me, I was the type of dude, bro, I'm really quiet, very quiet. Anybody that knows me doing time, all I do is watch, bro. I'm very cautious with who I deal with, So whatever, basically what I got the 2 and 4 out, and I'm hearing rumors while I'm in. I turned 18 in the county in Broward, because I was fighting. I was 17. I turned 18, and there was dudes telling me about Indian River, all this shit people telling me, dog, and I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, fuck. It's not that I was scared. It was like, now, fuck, I gotta become this fucking animal, or you fucking get ate. That's just simple. That's how it is when you're in there. It's like you have to be this. You have to create this person that you truly do not want to be. There are people in there that are really in there on that because they're fucking lost. They don't give a fuck about life. But when you really give a fuck deep down, because in the end, yeah, I acted like I didn't give a fuck. I used to do this when I was a kid. I used to do that. But there's a fucking story behind what I did. You think I wanted to do everything? I didn't choose this motherfucking life, man. This life was gave to me. I didn't know how to handle it, so I just went with it. And boom. So now my first day. You don't want to ask me nothing? Because I'm talking a lot.
Go ahead, bro. Run that. Run that.
Hey, dog. So whatever, dog, to my first day in fucking wild camp, dog. South Florida. Fucking just like, damn, what the fuck is gonna happen? I'm in here with these grown-ass niggas handcuffed. I'm like, what the fuck? These niggas got 30 years, 40 years. I'm like, man, what the fuck I done did? So, whatever. So, I go to South Florida. Man, we go in South Florida. You're already hearing the rumors. Oh, don't play. You better listen. You better. Like, all this shit, they're trying to put fear in you. Like, it's just, I really don't understand the concept. Like, they try to say they put fear in you so you'll never come back. No, it's deeper than that. They do it because they abuse. They abuse in that power. There was some fucking good-ass officers in there that you can meet that really sit you down, and they will say it themselves that those are dickhead-ass officers abusing it. You understand? So we go in there, and one of the first things I kind of remember, it was a long-ass motherfucking wait. I hated that wait. But when we all go in this room, like 30 of us, man, and I'm 18 years old, bro. I'm around 50-year-olds, my nigga, and shit. Like, pedophiles. Like, what the fuck am I doing with these people? Like, and they all make us stand in a U, and we're all facing each other. The ones that are like the short part of the U, because a U has the equal size, the long way, and then there's the short one. They're lucky. They don't got to look at another man in front of them naked. So boom, now what they do is they strip us butt naked, make us pour all the fucking property on the floor, right? And bro, they fucking make us squat with our fucking ass, fucking cheeks spread, and if we don't cough loud enough, they keep us there, touching each, like just there, like literally close to each other, just coughing for no fucking, just so their dick could get hard. So that was the first experience. That was my first fucking hour there. So now they telling me why can't. I'm like, oh, fuck, let's fucking do this shit, right? And it's not like I went to YO camp that, oh, now I gotta start rocking. No, bro. Since juvenile, since what is it called? The Department of Juvenile Justice.
Yeah, DJJ.
Is when I first had to put in my mind that you either have to become the prey or the predator. And I so much not became the predator because a predator is one who preys on people. I had to be in defense and offense, but I was always on defense. But when I got on offense is when people tripped out. So it's like, why I gotta act up to be respected? You understand? Why I gotta prove a point for a motherfucker to get it? And that's what the funny thing is. The motherfuckers testing you are the real ones that are the bitch ones, are the ones that, you feel me? Like, so I'm already with the mindset, now I gotta fucking act a fool. This shit's gonna be, you already hear how the whole race and the segregation, all this crazy shit, man. So I go in and they're doing PT. They're doing fucking PT outside, physical training. Is some shit they do on YO camps, you know, whatever. And already I'm being watched. Already are the eyes. And me, I'm not even trying to make eye contact, bro. Because it's like, but I let it be known that I'm there. So, boom, everything was good. We go to chow, you know. Everybody was kind of minding their business, you know. People studying me. I see it, you know, everybody does it. And, you know, there was a Chico there. And I guess because we're the same color or whatever the fuck, that's what happens. You know, we become cool, which I fuck with my race. But I fuck with every race. Let that be known. So, boom, I meet this man. We're from Palm Beach. I'm from Miami. And whatever, we talk, we chill. Everything was good, dog. And then whatever, my roommate was a white boy named Ryan. I don't know his last name. And he was the prey. He's the type that would be preyed on. Yeah. So he's my roommate. He told me that he checked in from the camp where I'm supposed to be going to, something. And he was telling me what they were doing. How they'll pour searing hot water on your balls. How they'll make you, the whole jizzle shit, the whole that they were putting down on him because he couldn't defend himself. This was my roommate. So now I'm like, fuck, now I got to protect this nigga. Just because now it's not even about that. I got to protect him. Now I feel obligated because at the end of the day, I don't agree. I can't see a nigga fuck with him now. You understand? I can't see a nigga fuck with him now. This is my roommate. Maybe if he was there, I wouldn't like it, but nigga, hey. But now this is my fucking roommate. So it's like, nah, you good now. You feel me? So he's telling me stories about Sumter and Lancaster, and I'm hearing these stories. And he's trying to convince me to be scared or something, because I'm telling him, like, I'm with this mindset, like, bro, I don't give a fuck. I'm ready to die. Like, you have to put in your mind, just, you ready to die. Like, whatever happened, nigga, you got to accept it. He was telling me about the whole TOH thing. And I was just like, bro, I dare a nigga to TOH me. So I was there chilling, you know, nothing. I ain't caught pressure with nobody there. I was there for like 2-3 weeks. And just by me being me and humble and calm and chilling, you know, when you're a real solid person, at the end of the day, it attracts people, and the solid, they'll know, like, you know what, let's leave this motherfucker alone. You feel me? Sometimes.
Now, I got a question for you real quick. Do you feel that your race played a factor in them not approaching you in the sense of trying to put down? Or do you feel it was just strictly based on how you carry yourself?
Nah, of course it's not. It could have been how I carried myself, you know. But of course it's with the whole race thing, because at the end of the day, you know, it's the Chico thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's all right, we don't he's Chico. But at the end of the day, it's like it's different because when I'm at the reception center, it's only me and one Chico. And you know who's the you know who is the main there. You know, it's not something good to say. There's a main in everywhere. You could be in Key West. There's mainly white people. You could go in Miami. There's mainly Chicos and blacks, no white people. But where I was at, two white boys, two Chicos. So it wasn't about my race, nothing. Them boys could have put down easily.
Yeah.
Them boys could have got me and my son, Chico, who you is. You feel me? But they didn't, because how I carried myself. Not just because of my race, but because of that look I had, like, yo, leave me the fuck alone. But luckily, there wasn't a motherfucker that was willing to test me right there, because everybody was still worried about where the fuck they going, or what they gonna do. So finally, dog, there was a nigga named AJ from Palm Beach, man. I fought with that boy. AJ,
You
he
talking
was
about the
there.
zone?
Yeah,
Man, hey, bro, that's one zone I'm fucked up about, bro. I ain't even gonna cap, bro.
with the lip, with the
Man,
lip.
dog rocking, bro. He rocking.
That,
We'll get into that later, but yo, man.
exactly, bro. So AJ, me and him know we're the only ones 18 that was getting transferred. Everybody going to Lancaster Lake City. Me and him the only ones going to Sumter. So shit's gonna get real now, Jake.
Mm-hmm.
So now we gotta go to Orlando Reception Center. So we go there, and when we got there, we both told each other, "Hey, ain't nothing. Like, you feel me? We down south. Now it's not even a race thing. Now it's where we from, Miami. You understand? Because we're in Orlando. You know, Orlando's already like, oh, who the fuck is Miami? You know, it's just a fucking, I would never understand it. You know, at the end of the day, I'll never understand why Orlando don't like Miami or Miami. I'll never understand it, bro. At the end of the day, those are not the people we not supposed to like, bro. The people we not supposed to like, just saying, is the motherfuckers that made us believe we are enemies. Understand?
Real now.
But that's deeper than rap. But so I get there, I'm chilling, everything's chilling, and there's Mexicans there. You know, the 13s. There was a king there too. Boom. But you know, I
Oh,
heard he
that
wasn't.
the one eye?
Yeah. But
Yup. Okay.
so whatever. And in my mindset, let me tell you something. When I went to prison, everybody goes to prison, dog. Yeah, you might grow love for this gang, and you might not be in that gang. You might become that gang in there, or that family, whatever you want to call whatever it is that's going on, organizations. But I told myself I will not join anything. I will stay me, because I had a lot of homeboys going to YO camps, becoming YLO, Latin Kings. When in my neighborhood, Hialeah, I don't know how you becoming a Latin King when there ain't no kings there. So it's just like, that's what I told myself. Like, at the end of the day, I was gonna rock with my Latinos, you know, because that's all I rocked with my whole life in juvenile. Like, it was us Latinos against the blacks. It's hard to say it, you know. It wasn't that I was racist. It was just we were racist against each other because we just didn't know what else to fucking do, you know. But I'm cool, and it was crazy because I really was. It wasn't that I was racist, but I didn't like the ignorant motherfuckers, the blacks that like that just called me cracker, or like just said racist ass fuck shit, my nigga. That's what made me not like them, was that they were so hateful. You feel me? But I don't even want to talk about that, because that's gonna lead to something else. But whatever. But I became cool with a lot of blacks, whites. Everybody respects me, bro. I'm against the bully. I am against the nigga that thinks he's gonna get off. That is what I'm against. It's not that I'm racist. I'm against the racist motherfucker. I'm racist against the racist motherfuckers, dog. When at the end of the day, I should understand where that's their way of thinking. They don't know any better. So I can't be. That's why I'm not racist. I'm nothing, bro. I'm understanding, whatever. So this Mexican comes up to me. Also, he was like 17, 16, caught 10 years. And I seen him watching me, dog. I seen that motherfucker watching me all day, dog. And I'm there sitting, dog. This nigga comes up to me, and he asks me where I'm from. Told him I'm Cuban and Colombian. Told me what they called me. I told him Mike. And he was basically trying to tell me about the Su 13. Like, what's up? You gonna rock? He knew he was going to something. And basically, I told him what it was. I told him, nah, I'm not gonna be nothing. Like, I'm rocking with. At the end of the day, I'm rocking with whoever rocking with me. It ain't about this gang, that gang. It's whoever the fuck rocking with me. That's what it is. So I told him, nah, I'm good. But I was still there. Like, we fucked with each other. He respected my mind. But then, right, this is what happened. He came up to me later that night. And, you know, when you first go to YO, you're hearing about crash dummy this, crash dummy that, the finesse. So every little thing, I'm on point. Every fucking sentence a motherfucker says to me, I'm making sure a motherfucker don't get it twisted, you know, and abuse it and manipulate it. Because that's what that place is. It's a manipulation. That's what the fuck it teaches you how to be. It depends how you use that manipulation. Boom. So he tells me he got a kite he wants to send to his brother at Sumter. Kilo. So Kilo, he told me he want to send a brother to his brother Kilo, whatever. So, you know, he told me not to read it. Bitch, I'm finna fucking read it. I went in the room. I read that shit just to see what the fuck this nigga saying. Making sure he ain't saying, hey, yo, get this Chico. He's with y'all. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it was just saying that, yo, manito, they gave me 10 years. I got this. I'm going to keep my head up. Hope you good. See you soon. I'm like, damn. So, boom, next day comes. We get shipped, us with a couple of the other Orlando people, because from Miami, we had to stop there for like 2 days. And then the people there were going to Sumter with us, too. It was all one bus ride. It was like 12 of us. And people from Tallahassee, like Mike,
Yep.
you know, they came and they were on OCI.
Oh, so you got shipped with Mike and them?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's when AJ, that's crazy,
Okay.
man.
Hey, listen, I am the one, listen to this. I am the one who hit my mic with the clippers on the head.
Okay.
Sad to say, but that's who I am.
I know the whole story.
Mike was my bunkie when we went in the barbershop.
Yep.
So, you know Brandon?
Brando?
Brandon, man. White boy Brandon from Fort Myers down.
Yeah.
That was my brother. I forgot to tell you, me, him, and AJ, boom, reverse that. Me and AJ weren't the only ones that went. No, yeah. Brandon went a week before us. That's when I went to Orange Hats. He was there already.
Okay.
And he was there with CT.
Yup.
So, boom. So, anyway, back to Mike. So, we're all on the bus ride. We're fucking whatever. We're there hearing about something that the dude that's driving us, he was a black dude. He was cool. He's like, yo, when we got to something, bro, he's like, yo, when they open them doors, y'all better run the fuck out. So now, nigga, not only I'm gotta worry about fucking acting like an animal and who the fuck gonna stab me or whatever, now I gotta worry about these freaking police motherfuckers gonna beat a nigga ass. These big ass hillbilly ass, you feel me? So boom, nigga, so whatever we get there, we go, shoo. And you know, when you're in the van, you see through the little squares.
Yeah.
So then when we pull up to the gate, we're in there, the dude gets out. Man, next thing you know, all you see is these big ass white rednecks, dog. Sorry I'm not trying to disrespect anybody, but fucking chewing dip and talking crazy as fuck. Like, they ready to just fuck some shit up. Like, if they gonna go mudding or some shit for fun or some shit. So, yo, I see these big ass motherfuckers. I'm like, oh shit, it's game time, nigga. We all ready. And the first one who was in the front was, damn, what was his name? His name was Anthony. He was an X-Men. He was fat and short. He had a nickname. I forgot his fucking name. But he was the first one, dog, facing like the door. Nigga. I think and then the officer's name was Harley. Officer Hurley. I don't remember his name, dog. But yo, he didn't even open the two doors, bro. He opened one door, bro. This nigga's ready to jump out when the two doors open. This nigga opens one door and just grabs his hand, talk about, what the fuck you still doing? Grabs that nigga. So we're like, oh, and we're ankled up. We're not cuffed up. We're ankled up. So we're like, oh, nigga, as we're going to the door, nigga, these niggas are just grabbing us one by one, throwing us. We got to be lucky we got good balance to catch ourselves. Niggas still get cut on your motherfucking ankle off the bracelets. They tell us get on the fucking gate. We get on the gate, man. They tell us drop our fucking property. They tell us don't look up. Look the fuck down. Everything was a rush. Everything was just... It was kind of funny, but it was fucked up. Because before we all came out the bed, we were laughing at how scared we were. We're like, oh shit, my nigga, we about to... You know? So boom, dog, fucking nigga. They take the cuffs off. Nigga, I'm trying to take my ankle shit off, and this nigga's bringing my leg even higher, my nigga, just to be a dick. Just, oh, give me your leg. Bitch, you got my leg in your hand, sir. What, sir? You feel me? So boom. We're going, they throw us in this fucking, that room right there. As soon as you go in, they tell us drop all our property. They grab us. They put us there. They're checking us, whatever. They're feeding us. So boom, this is what happened. They didn't like little Anthony, the fat one from the X-Men. I wish I remember his fucking nickname. So boom, he was the only one that was defiant as fuck. This little fat little 18-year-old with these 30-year-old, 40-year-old grown-ass niggas. Then you had Sergeant AB looking like Buzz Lightyear in a fucking Department of Corrections fucking suit. This nigga was Buzz Lightyear.
The hat.
The whole action figure body.
Wrong as fuck. G.I. Joe crack ass. Like,
that nigga was burnt, boy. You think we burnt? Inmates are burnt. People, nigga, that motherfucker was burnt. But whatever, that's another topic, you know? So boom. So Anthony was acting like such a dick that when we all finished getting checked, AB made AJ pat Anthony on the head, talking about good bitch. So these motherfuckers are making us do this. What do we learn off doing that? To, you know, what is that? What do we gain off doing that? That's for their gain? You understand? That's where the abuse comes in. Not as abuse as we're getting beat, but the abuse in their authority. The abuse in really, it's Department of Corrections. You're here to correct us. What the fuck is you telling this man to pat him on the head saying, good bitch, gonna correct anything?
Degrading us.
Huh?
Just degrading us.
Degrading us. So boom. The next thing you know, nigga, they get all our property. They dump all of our properties together. They put my photos with his, letters, this, that. And we got 60 seconds to pick up all our shit. If not, they throw it away. Even though they're really not going to throw it away, they just really make you believe that you're going to throw it away. So you're just not with it. You're going to clean the shit up. We got it right. Boom. So now, boom. I forgot to tell you, though. I got to rewind. Also, the 13. He ended up getting shipped with me that day, too, with all of us. So I felt funny that I still had this kite. And I felt like he was using me for a crash dummy now. So I went up to him, and he did tell me to throw away the kite. I had to put that in there. I forgot to say that. Because he came with us this day. And what he did surprised even me. So boom. So now we're in the little visitation. That's where they have us. They have like 4 of us lined up. They telling us how to stand. And whatever AB is there, just all of us one by one got to go and see the gang unit. You feel me? In the room over there. Luckily, they don't beat your motherfucking ass or not. I think Mike and Anthony and them, I think they got the ass whooped because they were on some, yeah, we bloods. Like what? Like we don't give a fuck. So, yeah. And so AB came to me, bro. Yo, literally, I had this tattoo on me. I had this MOE. This MOE with the 2 clown faces, right? Okay. And it has $5 signs around it. $5 signs around the MOE. So AB is trying to study me. This man comes up to me. First thing they tell us to do is the 1,000-yard stare. Basically, stand still and look straight. And if he was to come in front of you, don't let your eyeballs make eye contact with his. We gotta look past
me, boy.
Huh? What?
They be like, you eye fucking me, boy.
Yeah, you eye fucking me. So he's testing us. He's ready for a motherfucker to look at him in his eyes so he can just slap in the back of the head. He slapped a couple of us in the back of the head.
Yup.
So now he's in front of me, dog. And while he's coming to me, I'm already like, fuck, my nigga, fuck. I'm like, oh, what the fuck, this puss ass nigga. So boom. This nigga comes right in front of me, dog. And he's like, what you in here for? You know what I said, bro? Thinking I was gonna give a good answer. Something stupid, sir. He's like, that's not what the fuck I asked you, bitch. I don't give a fuck what fucking charge. So I was like, I told him burglary, man. He's like, oh, you're a fucking burglar, huh? You're a fucking Chico, huh? You Chicos like to cut things, huh? Oh, you motherfuckers, I'm gonna put you in a dorm full of G's. They gonna get you, Chico. Just threatening me, just trying to scare me, just telling me he's gonna put me here with my enemies. When in reality,
Bro, they blitzed me the same. They came up to me. They're like, oh, what you is, white boy? I'm like, I'm a blood, sir. I'm standing straight. AB's right here. The two other ones are right here. Oh, you a blood? We gonna put you in the Zoe house. All that shit, spitting in my face, everything.
and especially you being a white boy, they hate it more for some reason.
Oh, yeah, they were tight. They tried, bro. So you know how we gotta run into the room under the stairs?
Yes.
They told me to run first. You remember the white boy GD Sense?
Of course, nigga, that was my roommate when I crashed Quay.
Okay, so Sense fucking, he was next to me. They told me to run in the room. I told Sense to go, so he ran in there instead. They were like, no, you go in there. Bro, I ran in there, bro, and them crackers in all black were waiting for me. Hit my ass up, slammed me off the floor. One by one, they beat the shit out of us.
Yeah, dog, they weren't playing, bro. They were definitely aggressive as fuck, my nigga. I didn't really get my ass whipped. The only thing that happened to me was I got roughed up and I got smacked in the head. You know,
Yeah.
I was made sure I don't want to ass whooping because nigga, I don't want to ass whooping, bro. I don't want to get mad. Like I don't want to get one, my nigga. I want to. You beat my ass, I'm gonna want to get you. Like, so I'm gonna prevent that. I'm gonna try to. At the end of the day, they're still dicks. So boom. So this motherfucker starts looking at my tattoo, right? And bro, he counts the dollar signs and said, "There's 5. Oh, you're a 5-star guy." Like, just start acting like this fucking asshole, right? Whatever. He finally left me alone. Now we did all the interviews with them, with the gang unit. A couple of us got whooped. Me, I didn't really get whooped because I was nothing. My mentality, bro, when I went there was do my fucking time and get the fuck out, bro. It wasn't about doing this or doing that. It was about, nigga, it's just, let's see what the fuck happens. So now we got to march. They're teaching us how to march. And nigga, AB is steady yelling out, dick to ass, dick to ass. Like, what the fuck is you telling us right now? So now we gotta be dick to ass. Then he makes us put the hand in the top of the nigga in front of a shoulder. And he'll come and just, nigga, just, bah! If your hand goes up when he hits it, he's slapping you back. Like, so that's what's going on. Okay, so now we go out, get our laundry, we get our little supplies and shit, we got our ID. Everything was calming down a little. Their little act, their little charade was kind of over. Kind of. Because now the dorms is different now. The PT, the gang unit officers, the ones that are there to set you up, like Cruz. That motherfucking Cruz. You know what I'm talking about? Huh?
Cruz got me.
Cruz, listen, I'm going to tell you something about fuck-ass Cruz. So, boom. So whatever. So now, boom. Now we walking up. We're going through the pound. We see the adults, and something was an adult camp, and they had a boot camp, but they shut down half the facility because Indian River got shut down or whatever. So they put something that's 18 and under. So now we got these dorms. What C dorm really? A dorm and B dorm were nothing. They were school or whatever. They were remodeling it. But then you got the dorms over there, which is complex 2, F dorm, E dorm, and D dorm. So we're already hearing about F dorm, the jungle. The jungle, yes, exactly. And it was a fucking jungle. It was, nigga, it was, people complain about life out here and people quick to judge us. But go in there for a day and try to be a warrior or try to really just hold your own weight. Even though in the end, we all put ourselves in there. But it's deeper than that. Because at the end, these people don't want us to stop committing crimes. They make money off of this. They don't want YOs to stop. They don't want prison to stop. They don't want it to stop. Just imagine nobody gets locked up for 2 days. How much money the courts, the lawyers, the judges would lose. They don't want it to stop. It's sad what they've done to society. sad. But so boom. So whatever. Back. Long story short. So now we go. Oh, I forgot to tell you, bro. Forgot to tell you. Also checked in.
Nah.
Yeah, he checked in, bro, and pissed himself.
From orientation?
Or no, not when we were still there doing the marching and shit, and the dick to ass with the AB and the visitation.
Yeah.
They were making him do push-ups. They were like, you ain't getting up till you fucking. So he checked in, but he didn't check in because he was pussy. He said he just really needed to use the bathroom, and that he wasn't on that shit because he did end up touching the pound. He was an F dorm, chilling. You know, he's but he let.
There was usually one person that pissed himself when they got off of there. Like someone would piss. I remember we had a white boy. You remember doing Iraqis? You got to bounce and shit.
Of course.
AB was making him do Iraqis, and he started crying. And AB's pulling on him and slamming him. He's just bawling, crying. You know what I'm saying? He ended up checking in. So
yeah, so I don't blame him. You know, it's not that, right? You know, he left, whatever. So boom. So I'm trying to see if I was with other Chico now. There was no other Chicos that came. I think it was just me and also. So now we're walking to the fucking complex one. And first motherfucker we see is Miss Rash Klein. The crazy white old lady that C-dorm was her dorm. So she's there telling us the rules and shit. So we're going there. You already see all the people the permanents. The red hats that are from C1. Right there in the fucking middle where the bubble is at, watching all the new orange hats. Watching to see their new prey. Watching to see whatever the fuck they think they seeing. Their new member, their new crash dummy. You already know. So I go in there, and the first person that comes up to me is Brandon. Because when we was at South Florida, he was mainly, besides my little Mexican homeboy I had, he was the main one I really was talking to in there. Because he had a good head. I think he caught 10. He was a good kid. That was a good fucking kid, Brandon, man.
Well, right after we're done, I'm gonna get you in contact with him.
And he became one of the hardest rockers, dog. And he was he was chilling, he was quiet. Yep. And look, you see what the system does. It just creates this, you don't want to be this animal, but it's like, what other choice you got? You know, bitch, I ain't gonna let nobody touch my butt or fucking touch me or take my food or none of that. You know, so boom, he comes up to me and he's telling me he's chilling with CT. He's chilling with the boys. I was like, okay. You know, I cared about him. So I was like, yo, don't let them use you, bro. You feel me? I didn't like it. I didn't like that he was chilling with them boys. But then I seen how they kind of treated him. I would watch. They didn't treat him bad. There was a couple niggas that like Elmo or some shit that'll like play fight with him, but he'll play fight right back. So it was like, you know what? You know, so that's when I met CT. And CT was watching me a lot. Oh, but before we get to CT, right? So when I get in there, bro, me and Brandon talking, there's 2 orange hats in there. Yomo, Chico, and Munez. Munez became a blue hat at the end of the day. It was them 2. I already peeped the Chicos, right? And then there was one, the permanent, Loco. He was the permanent seat on him. He wasn't the head of the Chicos because when I got there was no head of no Chicos. Chicos were just Chicos. It was the Sutreses and the Brown Pride. They rocked together with the Chicos. Chicos were just mandatory to rock with the Sureños, right? That's what it was. But when I got there, I didn't like that. But we're going to get to that. So, boom. I go to the bathroom, bro. And when I go to the last stall, these 2 fucking Chicos walk in. So I'm like, oh, my God. So, Yomo, right? That nigga barely knows fucking English. And he fucking talks with the fucking... So he comes next to me. I'm fucking holding my dick pissing. This nigga comes next to me. He's not even fucking pissing, bro. He's just there. And his little short ass, he looks at me. And he's like, you Chico? That's what he said. I'm like, yeah, I'm Chico. He's like, oh, where you from? And I told him, he's like, oh, who you rocking with? And nigga, I'm like, bro, hold on. So I didn't even answer his question. I wiggled my motherfucking dick and I walked to the sink. He followed right behind me. This little homeboy that was in the stall standing up came up to me. And they were like, who you rocking with? So I was like, bro, what you mean who I'm rocking with? Like he's like, yeah, like you with us, you with the Latinos. Like he's trying to tell me this is what it is and this is what it is. And I'm trying to tell him, bro, look, I'm rocking by whoever's rocking with me, bro. How am I gonna rock with y'all? I don't even know y'all. Yeah. You feel me? Like, yeah, I'm rocking with y'all because I don't want to be here alone. No, nigga, yeah, nigga, I don't want to be alone, nigga. At the end of the day, I don't want to get jumped by 30 niggas. But yo, I'm not gonna just be rocking with a bitch, nigga. Like, I don't even know if you rocking, fool. You feel me? Don't come and ask me if I'm rocking. Like, what the fuck? So he's like, I was like, so who's the leader? Like, what's going on here? So that's when he's like, the Brown Pride, this, the that. So he tells me local. So I guess he goes talk to local because he was also telling me, I told him I want to talk to local. So now local's more smarter. He was in the river. Local was in the river. Local been down like 3 years. And, you know, so he knows everybody. He knew everybody fucking. So local was telling me, so what's up, man? Where you from? Like, you know? So I told him where I'm from. So he's like, so what's the deal? Who you rocking with? So I told him how I felt about this whole situation, about the TOH. And this is what I feel about the TOH, bro. This is why I never got one. What do I look like going in the bathroom with 5-10 niggas with whatever they gonna do, knives, broomstick, hot water, and let them jump me to prove myself? You got me fucked up. We gonna rock out now, or after we do that, yeah, y'all can get me when I'm in there one day night. But nigga, I'm not rocking with y'all, nigga. I'm gonna fuck cut, nigga. I'm gonna fuck all y'all up. Ain't no TOH in me. I ain't gotta prove myself, dog. From the streets, from where I'm from, Hialeah 2-4, people know Mike. No, I ain't gotta prove nothing. I've created this animal in my mind my whole life as a kid because, nigga, from growing up is been bad, like what I've been through, but that's another story. So from a jit, you know, I wasn't this hard ass jit when I was younger. You know, nigga, when I was 14, I got slapped by this dude. Yeah, I didn't do shit. You know, I was 14. This nigga was 28 years old. He worked at a barbershop by my house. His name was fucking Juice. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to say I'm this hard ass nigga. Nah, shit's happened to me. But I'm willing to tell niggas, yeah, this is what happened. You got some niggas that really say they this and won't admit that some shit happened to them or that, you know? So it's like, bro. So I'm rocking, bro. That's it. That's it. So he's like, well, we're gonna see, bro. I'm gonna talk to Kilo and the boys. I'm gonna write them a kite. You feel me? We're gonna see what's up with you. If you need a TOH, whatever. At the end of the day, there's no TOH happening. I don't care if they say yeah or no. Like, no, that's it. So we came to so now I go chill with my Chicos. I'm like, fuck it, let's go. Let's see what it's about. Now I guess this is where I'm at. This is the family. This is what it's gonna be. Whatever. So I didn't really like Yomo. I feel like he put on too much. Munez, on the other hand, was quiet. He was just, I guess he didn't know what the fuck was going on, so he was just with it. But Yomo was like, he felt like since he was there before him and he was an Orange Hat, he was like a leader of Orange Hat. So every Chico that comes in, he's got to say something like, bitch, nigga, you don't even look like you'll rock behind me, first of all. So I don't like you. So boom. Munez was my next door bunkie too, right? Hold on, much. All right. Munez was my next door bunkie, so I was able to talk to him at night on a personal, real level about what my thoughts are of my whole day, of what I think about this whole YO shit. And I got to know him. Munez was pretty cool. And I told him what my mission was, dog, because he was telling me how everything was, how the Sureños and the Chicos are just there. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to become the head of the Chicos. That's exactly what I told Munez, bro. I'm going to run this shit. I ain't none of that creep shit, none of that. Told him that's what my goal was while I was there. Cause that should be crazy. So whatever, the next day we go to chow breakfast. So now we see F Dorm and them boys going to chow. You already know them boys yelling at us. Oh, who you is, who you rocking with? Nigga, and hey, I ain't gonna lie, some of them niggas look crazy. I was like, yeah, for sure if I go over there, nigga, yeah, I'm crashing. But yo, for sure I go over there, nigga, it's game time, nigga. I'm bumping, dog. Like we're gonna like I was like, yeah, there's no doubt about it. There's no me how I carry myself, it's not my race. Is nigga, there's animals out there, nigga. And there were, but not all of them animals were bad. There was some real niggas in there that just, you know, at the end of the day, they had to become warriors and animals too, my nigga, and they were rocking hard and they took their shit serious because whatever they rocked, it was their family. They had nothing else. Nigga, it was all, you know, it's deeper than that. You know, they don't want to be around somebody that's, say, if they're in a dorm by themselves with the enemy and be straight with this motherfucker. But at the end of the day, 5 niggas get on the nigga and this nigga fucking call plea. You feel me? So that's another reason why I kind of understood the TOH. A nigga kind of told me the basis of the TOH is basically, from what I heard, was really what a TOH is to make sure you never fold no matter what. Which I respected that and I understood it. I understood that completely because I could be in a dorm, one with 2 Chicos that's rocking with us that got no TOHs. And these fucking 30 niggas come. And these niggas, we could be 20 deep in the cell and they're the most hardest niggas. But now since we 3 deep, 20 niggas get us, they fucking curl. And I get stabbed up by myself. I understand that. But like I said, from juvenile days, bro, from nigga, if anybody watches your video, from the DJJ in Miami, bro, the officers there that know me, nigga, I've been the only Chico in the dorm, bro, with none but blacks, bro. And I know all of them ready to jump me. Just because one of my homeboys said something to them in confinement. And now they know my face. And I could have checked them from that dorm, but what I did, I at least had to hit one of them. And I did, and I got jumped by 20 niggas on camera in DJJ in Miami. So I'm not, I'll never fold because in reality, it's not even about folding. It's just, nigga, that's another subject. I don't even want to talk about that. But yeah, so whatever, the next day comes, I'm hearing about this nigga named Level. He was the leader of the Brown Prides. I'm hearing the leaders' names and this. And I'm like, and then in Dito on the Yellow Hats, I'm trying to see, all right, I got these Chicos here. These Chicos don't look on that at all. So now I'm like, okay. So now I see these Chicos in D-Dorm and shit, little Mexicans and shit. Fucking, I'm like, okay, these niggas look crazy too. Not just like them other niggas in F-Dorm and shit. These little Mexicans look crazy too. And they straight with all these other crazy niggas. So they hold respect. There was few of them, these little Mexicans. Few of them. And they were so strong because they had respect. And some fear, which I understand. But my whole mindset when I went to the prison, I don't want nobody to fear me. Because when they fear you, they'll get rid of you, bro. From a kite, from anything. My whole goal was, nigga, respect me, nigga. That's all I ask. And you will get it tenfold. I didn't want nobody to fear me. Nigga, fear me for what? Nigga, I'm a cool-ass nigga, bro. You feel me? So, boom. Whatever, we go to Chow. And then I seen them boys talking to, like, Loco and Yomo and them. They're like, oh, tell him to go to school. We want to meet. We want to talk to him. Go back to the dorm. Okay, there was this dude named Junebug. You know Junebug, the Tampa 7?
Man, that's my dog, man.
Okay, Junebug. Let's get to Junebug now.
That's my dog, man.
Hey, look. So he came with us from OCI with Mike, and all of us. You know Junebug. You know he's loud. He don't give a fuck. He's like,
yeah, he from Silver Springs. He's crazy.
Exactly. He's crazy. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm crazy, but I'm kind of humble. He's not humble. He don't give a fuck. He was 15. Yeah. So in my mind, I was like, no, I gotta stay away from him. You know, because I'm not cool with him. So obviously, I know he's a cool ass nigga because we ended up becoming cool, but he don't know me. So, bro, this is the first person I fought, man. My 3rd day in Orange Hats.
Junebug? How'd that go?
So, this is how it happened. So, boom. We're going to Chow. And Junebug and I guess Yomo know each other from Tampa. You know, the Yomo is the Chico, the little Chico with the Chico. You rocking with the Chicos. The one I really didn't like because I feel like he was putting on, like he really wasn't on that. They used to horseplay a lot, bro. And I'm there in line with Yomo because, you know, Chicos are together. It's 3 of us. We're right in there. Junebug's there in my space, dog. I'm already letting him be there in my space. And he's like, oh, look at them little Mexicans, dog. Look at them. Them Chicos think they own that. Why y'all Chicos be thinking on that? Y'all bitch be ready. He's just talking shit, dog. So me not being an understanding person and just thinking of pride just because he said Chicos, I feel like he's talking about me too. So I was like, nigga, what the fuck you talking about Chicos for? So he's like, what? He's like, fuck you said Chico. I ain't even talking to you, Chico. And I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. It's whatever, nigga. So that's when you almost like, yo, y'all chill. He's like, matter of fact, when we get back, we're going to wreck in the bathroom. Like that. I'm like, nigga, that's it. We're going to wreck. That's it. In the bathroom. We ain't got to crash. Let's do it. So boom. So now boom, we go to Child. So now I'm like, fuck, I got to wreck this nigga. And now I'm going to go to the bars. You know, I don't want to go to the bars. I don't want to wreck. I'm like, now I got to fucking wreck this fucking kid. So boom, we go back, and I made sure I was the first one back. Orange hats is in the back of the line, bro. I went in with the first blue hats shit, my nigga, and I was waiting in that bathroom for this nigga, bro. There's nothing else to say. There's nothing to debate about. That's the type of nigga I was. There's nothing to talk about. There's no excuses, bro. That's it. I put myself in this situation at the end of the day, and I have to accept whatever life throws at me in there. If life threw at me Junebug there to be a test or whatever he was there, I failed it because at the end of the day, I didn't have to fight him. But did I really fail it? Because at the end of the day, me and him became straight. And now my name was like, okay, this Chico is, you know? So I go in the bathroom, he comes, and whatever, we rush each other. And when we rush each other, I grabbed him in a headlock, and I threw him on the floor, and then we were wrestling. And that's it. They broke it up. That was it. And then I picked him up, and I shook his hand. And he was surprised. And I was like, hey, that's it, bro. We good. And then later on that night, that nigga came up to me and we started talking this shit, dog. And he was telling me he was half Spanish. Like, he didn't mean it like that. You know, he was being funny. Like, I think we became straight. Nigga became my little dog. He was fucking 15. I was like, bro, you're 15? You feel me? I'm like, you're jit. I would have never fought. Like, now I'm thinking like, damn, why did I really fight this young nigga? Like, this nigga don't know no better. Like, you know, and he just got this time. Like, he's just, you feel me? We became straight, bro. So that was like one of the first, you know, that's when Loco tell them boys over there, yo, that boy, he fought. You know, he held his own. You know, it's whatever, you know. So Loco keep on telling me about this TOA shit, bro. And I'm telling him, bro, I'm not on that. I'm not. And then when I rock with y'all, I have no leader, bro. There's no head over me, dog. I let that be known from the beginning, bro. We've had meetings of me calling meetings just because I want them to know I have no head, bro. Because I was serious about that. It wasn't, I'm not going to just accustom to y'all way of living because I have to. Like, nigga, I'm still my way of living. Like, whatever. Anyway, Kilo wasn't too fond of that. He wanted me to get TOH. So me, I started selling out. I was like, yo, your brother checked in. You know, just being a dick, even though he didn't really check in because he was scared to come hit the pound. He just didn't like, them police officers were just, he was sick of it, you know? So Kilo found out, Kilo got hot. Kilo was like, nah, nigga, fuck that. So now every time I go to Child, that nigga be mugging me now. So I'm like, bro, what's up with this little nigga, fool? And I'm hearing about him because everybody knows Kilo that was at something. All them boys, Buster, St. Louis, were the Bloods, you know, there was Young there, DJ the Blood that caught 30 from Jacksonville. They all know Kilo. No. That's my dog. He fucked with me, bro. Even though I fought his best friend, Quay. I fought Quay, bro. Not a lot of niggas fought Quay, bro.
Yeah, because Quay.
I know.
Quay was
known. Talk about Quay. We gonna talk about Quay because I respect Fool to the max. Because that nigga held his own when he was alone, nigga. Against 30s olds. Nigga didn't give a fuck. Them boys trying to cut him. That boy's so swift, like, you feel me? But I fought him. So, DJ still fucked with me. I remember there was once when I got out the box after crashing Quay and shit like that. I was in Yellow Hats, and I wasn't really cool with DJ. I knew him. And nigga, he was calling the cadence, and I looked at him right quick, and that nigga's like, that boy Cuba. Like, I don't even know this nigga, and this nigga's acknowledging me like, yo, Cuba, like, I'm like, damn, it's crazy how that shit could make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas understand, niggas respect. That's all I wanted was the respect, dog. It's just, but I fuck with DJ, boy. DJ, crazy as fuck, man. But boom. So now we get to school the next day. And, okay, before I go on. So now when we was in that camp, what was the majority there? The G's, the Chicos, the Zos. And they were basically not accepting no other people.
Yeah, they were knocking off Bloods and Sevens first quarter.
Bloods, Sevens, and Cutthroats. You already know. They seen no love. They hated Quay.
They fucking hated him.
Yeah, I know. But they weren't having it, dog. They were really making a lot of motherfuckers fold, dog. A lot of Bloods and Cutthroats, and you're not supposed to fold at the end of the day. But it's easy to make niggas fold when you're 40 deep.
Yeah.
It's easy to say that they can't touch the pound when you're already structured there with a whole fucking army. It's easy to pray when you got all these people. So that's why I respect Quay, because he was alone, and that nigga wasn't budging. And I was stuck on this Chico shit, like becoming the head. I was stuck on it. That was my goal. Like, not the head, but like, not even the head. Just like, if I wasn't the type of head to be like in meetings, like, no, we're all equal, bro. We all one, my nigga. We all, one some are smarter than others. Well, that's how it be. But we're all one here, bro. Nobody's greater than nobody. That's the type of leader I was. I wasn't feeling the other type of leaders that were like, yeah, we run this, nigga. For listen to me, or you do what the fuck I say. I give you this. If you don't go cut him, you ain't on that. Yo, you got me fucked up. You gonna ask me to go cut a bitch? Yeah, you want me to go cut him? You coming with me, nigga? We finna handle this. Don't tell me to go. Don't send me to go. Just like Yo Gotti said right now, his big homie rules. He basically say, big homie rules. I give my young nigga jewels. You the type of nigga give him a tool to tell him to do something you wouldn't do.
I like that.
And that's real. That's
for me. I always said, don't ever tell me to do nothing. You slide with me, because being white and being a blood, you're not finna play me like a crash dummy. If we not finna rock together, you cut one cheek, I'll cut the other, and I'll dig that motherfucker. But we're gonna do it together. We're not gonna do it at all. And if you're trying to send me and it becomes an issue, I'm gonna get you. And this is how I gotta.
Exactly. It's not right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was really trying to change, how the shit was being run. Yeah. It wasn't so much of becoming this. It was, nah, nigga. I ain't feeling how a nigga could just talk to my dog Munoz any type of way, or my dog Soto, or my dog Flo. I wasn't on that. I don't care who you rocking with, what army you got. Just wasn't on that. I'm an orange hat, bro, and I'm on the red permanent side. I used to slide there all the time. I wasn't really talking to Yomo no more. I forgot to tell you. That Friday, Yomo checked in. He didn't check in, but he had a tattoo on his hand. And when he went to medical, miraculously, the day he was supposed to go to Orange Hats the next day, to regular pound, he's in the box. And that nigga stayed in the box for like 120 days, my G. My B. Just there catching DRs, just there in the fucking box. What that means, I don't know if he was, I have no right to say anything. In my eyes, that nigga was checking in, bro. He didn't want to hit that pound. He could have hit that fucking tattoo. Like, come on now, bro. The day before, my nigga, come on. And that's another thing. Elmo did it too, but she was a blood. He was there with CT. When CT and them boys hit the pound, Elmo, all them boys were deep. Elmo checked in, bro, and left CT and them to go to fucking eat on them to themselves on the fucking last day. So it's these niggas could say they went because of this, but nigga, come on, bro. You ain't fooling me, bro. You went in because you wouldn't want to hit the pound. And then you're in the box the whole fucking 10 months I'm there. Come on now. That makes no sense. Every time I go to the box, I still see you in the box. What the fuck you talking about? Yeah. So boom, Mike was my bunkie. Back, because we're gonna get to the barbershop story. And Mike we were straight. We were cool. We but I'm already in that category with the Chicos. I'm already in too deep. It's like what they used to say in there, and it's a fucked up thing. Don't take it personal. It's business.